All right, y'all, we in Texas now. In June, we made a 3,000-mile trip to Brownsville, Texas. This is part 2. In this video, we'll take you to Palmetto State Park and South Padre Island. We are here at Palmetto State Park. Palmetto, like palm trees.
Yeah, like palm trees.
Like palm trees.
Little ones.
Little baby palm trees. We'll show them to you a little later, but we're headed right now down the river trail.
We want to go down and check out the river this morning. So we've made it to Texas, obviously. We're in the near the San Marcos River.
Texas is doing its thing with heat and humidity. So it is warm here. I think the temperature was going to be 90 something with a feels like 100 with the humidity. Close enough?
Close enough, yeah.
It's hot, but pretty scenery down here at Palmetto State Park. Campsites were great at Palmetto. Plenty of room, not too packed in. There was a nice short walk from our campsite over to some of the historic buildings. Buildings here are a legacy of the Great Depression of the 1930s, a time of 25% unemployment, soup kitchens for the homeless, and the threat of starvation for many. In March of 1933, thousands of young men across America answered newly elected President Franklin Roosevelt's call to join the Civilian Conservation Corps, a peacetime army that would plant millions of trees, build parks and recreational facilities across the United States, and most important, provide jobs to young unemployed men. This concession building was built by 74 of the CCC boys in 1935. The original thatched roof contained over 35,000 palmetto leaves. We sure appreciate the legacy of those early efforts in the 30s and the planning that's given us such great state parks and such beautiful recreation areas. Here at Palmetto State Park, you can rent kayaks. And so there's a place called paddleez.com. You enter your information and receive an access code for the locker. And in the locker is the life jacket, and it unlocks the canoe. Kind of fun out here. It's a small little lake. The current is blowing you that way. But there's guys tied up doing some fishing, nestled in under trees in the shade. Looks pretty nice. A pretty good deal for go get a little bit of time on the water for $18 an hour. Not a bad deal at all. After some time on the lake, it was time to check out the palmettos. here riding the bike trails at Palmetto State Park.
Today we're on the Palmetto Bike Trail, or the Palmetto Interpretive Trail. These are the plants that the state park is named after.
So we just traveled from our campground and we did the Mossy Cup Spur and then connected to the San Marcos River Trail and rode it around. We were warned to watch for snakes on the trail, and sure enough, we did see one, but we left him alone and he left us alone. We really enjoyed our time at Palmetto State Park. The campsites were very large and spacious, the bike trails were interesting, the lake was fun, and the historic buildings were neat to check out. A good place to visit if you're in Texas. The next part of our trip was the most exciting for us. We were going to get to see family, our son and daughter-in-law, Will and Haley, and spend time with them and family and friends in Brownsville. We had fun hanging out with Will and Haley. We hit every great place to eat in Brownsville. Whataburger, Dirty Gal's Seafood, fantastic feed there, Rudy's Barbecue, and then we even headed to the Brownsville Farmers Market to check out some local food there. All right, here we are at the Brownsville Flea Market, and we're enjoying agua frescas with our big son, Wills.
Yeah, super cool. Good stuff.
I got limeade. It's delicious. We found some elote, which is sweet corn and cheese and spices in a cup.
All right.
Did I say that right?
I think so. I think there's lots of stuff that was in here. That's pretty good.
Is it good?
Good stuff.
The highlight of our time in Texas was our trip to South Padre Island. We are loving the beach at South Padre Island. This is one of the great parts of having a Class B van. We've been able to park right on the beach here at South Padre Island.
We are in the water in the Gulf of Mexico.
all that beautiful sky and water made us hungry.
Those nachos? Yeah, please. We're here.
Oh, keep going. We want the gut and the
floaty
floaty guy.
guy. Woo!
Floaty guy.
That turtle.
The day at South Padre was really a highlight. It really emphasized why we had bought a Class B van. To be able to drive right on the beach was fantastic. We capped off our day at South Padre with a stop at Blackbeard's to have some more great seafood.